We're late. Today's gonna be a short stream. Um, but where were we? When did we leave off on? And what are we gonna do? We left off on having built our shipwrights. Then we did a little bit of inventory sorting. I decided I was gonna probably need the satchel mod, but I haven't yet gotten it. We still have some space left before we do that, and we obviously, yeah, we have, yeah, we don't strictly need it, but I also need it, in air quotes. We'll see how long it'll last that. But I think from here we're gonna go to the Pyre Mount real quick and knock one of those out. Oh, sorry. I was had a little bit of a brain nose thing going on there, and I had to clear that up. Let's grab some of these. I could have hit the egg and the worm at the same time. Eagle's having a not so great day. There's a little King Needle off on the side there, sneaking around. And that did well too. Oh, hey, it's Old C's turn. Just me. Some pretty sneaky guys up there. Alright, well, you're gonna have to dispel that before it gets another turn. My Aegis! I do want this guy to start hitting that heal. Alright, this guy can throw out Master Stroke, or be throwing it out. Bear does want Zero to go sooner than later to put that thing down for a little bit longer. Major range Old C's bars. They're not quite right. You fix them up proper. Once you get on, Hexbolt is so long range. That wonderful little, what's the word I'm looking for? The Aurora. Okay, so Aegis for a bit longer still. I need to make sure I have Bear teleport every time he can. I forgot to do that. Once we were fine with the Aegis is, dang. Okay, man. More of that. Using my negates. And he's gonna break. Well, he goes again with the warmth. It doesn't help with the whole being poisoned that, malaise, but this might do it. No more bird. There's a little leg down there. I didn't even see it. Has Zelda have Prominence Scimitar? I think we looked into that, and I don't remember what the answer was. I think it just adds like one more attack, not two. But we'll have to take another look. I have definitely forgotten. Oh, they pushed you into the Aurora. Whatever will you do? Oops, wrong person. Well, Bear's down here now. That ruins my double turn plans a little bit, but not too badly, I think. How are you doing on your buffs? You still have a good little bit on yours. I think it still makes most sense to come up here and do this. You blocked both of them. We'll give Bear the buffs one more time before he goes up. That bird's never going again. Oh, let's see. Aurora's doing a bit of a number on him. As if it matters that we've made it drowsy. Ooh, 2 hearts. And a heal tablet. Steel greatsword, some gold. Mini bomb. Got some steel out of it, I guess. Alright, time to throw some hearts at people. I have 50 max HP now, making me ineligible for the big HP boost. Here's also up to 45. And heal, we know exactly where that goes. That goes over here. Bam. Easy. Once you have it organized, it's easy. Let's say we go start stealing some ships and stuff today. And earn some money. To maybe go Gamba. Or otherwise improve our fleet. See what this month's trade deal is if we can. Might want to get another... No. We're going to do the crazy thing and upgrade the hull. Not the hull, the, gossip. Whether anything was... Social battle fleet. Let's try being a little sneaky. Who has a passive slot that they can give up? This guy can give one up. But he doesn't have the passive in question. Who has the passive in question? I think that little Orby has just straight up a pure detection radius that makes it impossible to sneak by. Sort of. Yeah, let's look at the scimitar and double tap real quick before some combat encounter. It is pretty busted because it gives that full attack. The full damage attack twice. It is pretty nutty. You just need Grand Radiance and you'll have maxed out Beyblade. Well, let's prepare for combat then. Some of those flies that area. The little Orby has to go the moment we get a chance. Might have you perform a deep strike. This AoE negate is kind of bullshit. I know, I use it from time to time. I use it all the time, in fact. Comes the Loper. Ooh. That hits me though. I'll take a little bit of damage. It's worth it. Ow. You have absolutely everyone on their team, except for like one or two people, rupture. How many equip some of these ads? Alright, I thought it was more than it was. It's not. No, that's fine. No more Loper. Yeah, it needs to move right back. Wow, that's perfect almost. Almost. He can almost do as many as he wants. There we go. Bit overkill, but there you go. The Aurora got it, of course. This is what just happened. Hey man, can you just clean up these little bugs? Ah. Tome of Bows. I wonder who's gonna read that. Grow Warben. Guess I had a Grow Warben. Oops, forgot I don't have SLP. I can still nunk him, I guess. Didn't need to be that close for that, though. The nunk. Our options include getting enough money and resources to give every ship regeneration, or getting enough money and resources to fill out our hull. Or not our hull, our cargo. Our hull's already done. Cargo's not done. We also start upgrading our damage output for these ship combats where we start sinking ships. Because those upgrades are actually really, really potent. Could make a difference. But then we might not need to if we have the option of just not sinking them instead of going for boarding. There are some battles where, like, we're just gonna want to board no matter what, even if we're not taking the ships, because we want to max out the post-battle rewards that, you know, come from looting their ship. Out bombs. Yeah, probably have smelling salts. Board. Rope. That's the wrong tile. Well, he's not helping this fight. That's fine. He doesn't need to. Yeah, Lyra definitely has smelling salts. Too bad the Aurora sorts of thing. take Lyra for lack of a better choice. Ward's a good spell. Maybe I shouldn't have knocked the ward. Hurricane kick? Wow. Am I moving so rapidly towards us? He may have saved his own life. For, you know, a turn. He likes the hurricane kick. Grantier. We're gonna take Grantier. Don't know what Grantier has, but Minstrel. Stereo Minstrel, too. Actually managed to kill one alright. Harmony? Guess it's something. Relrand. Take all the minstrels. That's so high that the condensate just did nothing. It made you a little wet. Not even for long enough for it to matter. Oh, War Ballad, that's a good one. He just walked off into the spikes and called it a day. So I'm done with this. Let me out. This is some bullshit. Oh, I maxed out Defiler. Sort of. Viral is a very good ability. Deals 21 and inflicts glowing in a square. Instant cast. I want to see what Luminary is all about. Other than obvious life magic things. I do very much like Viral. Maybe another class is in order as well. His life skill is now a little bit behind. Strangely so is his shield skill, even though he's got so many tomes that it's hard to tell. Warden's always a good class to level up. Well, not level up, but to be while you're gaining stat points or something. Aegis is way better than Hold, other than when Aegis doesn't work as like Death Mark. Do I take out the Dominio fleet? Seven Sea Slithers. We didn't commit them head on, so things. Set. How dare they hit one of my non-regenerating ships. You know, just one step this direction. You just throw that hammer. Oh, you missed the wet one? You got that big rock. Yeah, really giving these bombers the auto armor. Rise under him to blind. Not to poison though, I suppose. This makes sense right here. Armor break! Son of a bitch. Hammer. One second again with the cat. We're back. All right. Let's roll. Repair. Definitely worth getting every ship to be regenerating. Well, if we start going to war with everything, it'd be worth it to do that. I need to look at the gossip. Pearls and New Vesper. It's a lot of glass beads, buddy. New Vesper is down there. Pearls from Jasius. Or Crubtown. Probably not from both, because it's already like halfway through the month. Pearls are a huge money item. Might not be worth going double on a small payout, you know? Like, if it goes up to, like, 40 and then plus, like, the double? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna clear out Chases anyway, I guess. While we're doing ship-to-ship combat, I will be having you for one, pick up Grand Radiance, and then grab the Lightning skill, and be done with Dayblade, because it's really not that great of a class for you. But I want you to, like, you know, pick up skills from various classes. Energy burns me when Mesmer's neat. Power return is also pretty neat sounding. Axe only, eh? Chilling Victory sounds pretty cool. Lots of trying different tactics today. Could make you a dancer as well. Be ridiculous though. Is there anything that looks like it'd be too crazy to help you out with what you want to do? Most class, I guess we could give you Shift Cloak and get you some of those skills, because Shift Stab is not a joke. And if you're ever using daggers, Backstep Shot is also pretty solid for big AoE damage. It doesn't use augments, but wouldn't use the abilities. Old Balestra. Impale's pretty nice. That's another option. Gladiator does have that taunt. We don't really want you to hurl your weapon, but you know. Also, you a shift cloak for now. It's gonna hurt your ability to counter, but we do want you to like max out some more classes. As protagonist, you need to be able to do anything and everything. $44 pearls. Oy. Port's ever loyal to Jace. No one likes me more for having invested in Jace. It's a shame. But I'm missing that much, so it's not a big deal. This probably isn't even worth delivering to New Vesper. 44 pearls? They do have that Mithril Ram for sale here, goodness. That reminds me, someone had their armor broken. It's one of my bombing crew, wasn't it? Or no, it was Rook. And I wanted to put the bomber armor on someone. Probably the cat man. I want to take his armor off. Probably reslot it. I'll open the auto bomber armor. Lightning does help him do more damage with his bow. It's not his primary means of doing things, but it's not that uncommon that he shoots his bow. Also, I realize that a lot of my ship crews actually need a lot of experience. Or need to handle they need to handle the fact that they've got too much experience laying around. Quite a selection here. The dual flail. Another grapple whip. Ooh, the golden scabbard, I forgot about this thing. Vanilla, it's very awesome. Here, it's pretty good. Master's Spew scabbard can be further fit as needed. You do take over the edges of Master's Spews, and doing so keeps blades in perfect condition. +2 to any and all sword blade skills, really. Yeah, I should probably sell all these like cannons and stuff I have. Baroness Warrior connection to skills he's been waiting to pick up. He'll max out charge. He has trouble getting around the ship. Range, damage, range, and target, and range. Last off has way too many points saved up. Goodness. It's fun. It's kind of his job is to sit on stage and give other people stats for stage. Hank the Minstrel. Rubato the Ignis Knight Zealot. Carl's got everything he needs from Warrior and from Tactician. He'll need like another small skill, I think, from somewhere else. What does he want to add to his repertoire? I think he's going to be a Guardian, actually. I'll need to give him a crest. So he does want to keep something from his warrior class. You know, let's keep at least brave for buffing Nina, because it's his job. Doesn't really go level up fastball special that much. His goal is not to throw his allies off of ships, but to give them the speed up that comes from that. Chantry's not quite done. Terrace here. I'm not entirely sure why Direction's purely on bolt on this, but or it's gonna be like a fists and crossbow person, that's what it was. Reeve has some experience to play with here. Hager. You want to Gate Flood. This is all about water. Gate Flood costs so much. I think I'll give him some MP finally. Edmina's primary goal is just throwing hammers. Yeah, Bloodlocker Breaker. Ooh, this class doesn't even have flail. I think I might mainly wanted him to have dash leveled up. What's their grass flail? I need to equip him the thing with the in town with the last ability that would give him. Dash. Gosh, Aaron has maxed out his scout. I might leave him back to Bombardier for more bombing skills. Slightly on the other hand, might pursue different avenues of improvement. For now, she'd be a mechanist. She did get all those skills, and we should not have them, at least one of them be on there. Attempting to give her an ability crest, but I don't really feel like going in there and doing that right now. Ransom. Cerberus, another one of our breakers. Cerberus was gonna be like a dual lipper. Drax the Unmaker. That's the crew, up to date. Just in time to fight some pirates. Tris Randall. I want your galleon. Wait, you don't have one. No, you do have one. It's in the back, though. So it hits up to 3 tiles away. That's good to know. Who are looking said Valkyrie did nothing. That's a little sad. Yeah, it's just not gonna be able to move on his turn. I think I can give him 2 turns in a row. train. Splash. Hooray! Byron did something. How dare you hit Narangu? Oh, these wise guys, eh? Wait, my fist reaches a great distance. I forgot about that. Thought you could escape me, eh? Forgot about that little detail. It's truly ridiculous. Go again, Mina. Advance, Mina. Jelly and the Dricker and the Brigantine are worth some money. The ships are going to slow us down too much. We're just going to straight back to here and then sail off. The only ship that's not fully healed is one that will regenerate. $100 per ship, or crew per ship. The regular old battle fleet can go. If it was an elite, I'd take the Galleass. Another battle fleet. Finbar Jack. I think Finbar runs one of the elites, doesn't he? You remember which ones are which? That would help out. Hit Port Tambor into an arena. The rewards are kind of crap, though. That's our bad also experience. You're not wrong. Sometimes you get a tablet and you're like, oh, I actually want to put that in an piece of armor. Like with the pummel one for Mina. It's few and far between, but... Sleep. Your friend woke you up. You shouldn't have done that. got a 33% chance that Dan just flies. No, actually, the body's away. Never mind. I was gonna say he just flies into an aurora, but he can't. He literally cannot. Never mind. Hibernaculum tablet. Look at that sorted after we leave the arena. I don't want to like do any inventory stuff while inside a zone that is gonna, you know, completely and entirely despawn. Hibernaculum is a Grave Knight thing, right? This one's a bit harder to sort. I think that means it goes here. I need to come up with a better sorting system for this particular area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 satchels per row, more or less. Here are these small boxes that are just like one class, and just let's fix this properly while we're here. Put a satchel in here. Let's start doing it the proper way. Druid, and then instead of doing it by mod, we're gonna do it just by rows. I mean, after that is Warlock, and then we're gonna have Hibernaculum, which I believe is a... What are you doing here? There we go. One second, I just need to take care of something. I'll be right back. Okay, I got something weird going on with my eye, and I can't really solve it, and I don't know what's going on here. It's clearly not an eye. As like closing an eye and opening it, the other one doesn't fix this. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know what's causing this. Oh. Anyway, this is getting really fucky. Let's finish reorganizing this. Spy will go here next. This Oracle and Revenue will come into here. We'll do a satchel for Dancer and Summoner if we ever need one, but we don't currently. So that's handled there. Let's sort these out. Let's sort the rest of these tablets out. Ruin Enchant can go here, but we're gonna rearrange that. Ruin Enchant and this one, so these can get shoved up to here. Alright, Nova and Gathering Storm are part of the Channeler, which will be the first slots of the third bag in this row. Mesmerize is part of the second bag. Detonate toxins, I think Necromancer? No, that's Alchemist. Which is going to be second bag of third row. Second slot, a second bag of third row. First bag of third row is where we're gonna find some stuff for this. Put the Caretaker in there. A bunch of these are in the wrong place. Let's just redo these particular bags entirely. Well, no, this one's pretty close. We're gonna have to, let's not redo that one. Alright. Figure where this goes. This is almost correct. We'll put that there. Put this in the last slot, and this here. Alright, I think it's past the eye thing, finally. Maybe. Don't want to jinx it, but yeah. The Orisons and that, and then we will use this tiny box here, because why would we not use a tiny box for what is entirely one class? Okay, this is currently Assassin, Dervish, and Mesmer. The Mesmer doesn't belong in there. So it should be... well, the Assassins one doesn't belong there. It should be Dervish, and Mesmer, and Monk. Dervish, Mesmer, and then Monk. I think is Secret Strike? Yeah, Secret Strike is Monk. So that belongs on third slot of third row. Yeah. Assassin is third row, second slot. Third row, second slot, second. It gets. There's too many rows and columns and stuff. Second column, third row, third item, slot. Alright, we're getting there. Almost sorted. Solace is the last satchel of this particular thing. Belongs to the second row. That's what we put Bone Fiends as well, because that's that. Looking at Samurai over here. With the, whatchamacallit? We got Drifter and Forge, and tablets are completely sorted and a little future-proofed, sort of. Eventually, if we get duplicate tablets, we'll have a problem, but, you know, that's that. Interesting Refulgence, but I grabbed everything but Refulgence. So Wise is just strength, but like casted for me. Just it's interesting. It's neat, actually. Nearby allies become invisible. Scour. Perch buffs to an ally or enemy. Glimmer. Glimmer's nuts. Range. Alright, effects. Okay, cool. We're on our way to New Vesper. More pirates. Grohl Warben's back and he actually attacked me this time. Ah, he has more ships, so he's more confident. That's not gonna help him. I dealt with him. Give him even more magic power. Because what Bear needed more really was to have more magic power. Bomb. Knock them up, old Steve. What's that? Here's how to know it's a turn. While making sure yeah. He really makes sure no one gets a turn ever. Once he gets rolling, it's disgusting. Oh, just frickin' harassment things, you know? What the hell? Reconnaissance. Give me reconnaissance on that guy. Tell me what he's got going on. No weaknesses? That sounds about right. Just that built-in 20 dodge, 25 from rogue. Oh, goddamn wizard, this guy. Cat, you're back. Never mind. She's fine. Oh, you think throwing that at me is a good idea, eh? Alright, you're gonna need some warmth. Giving Holman now seems like a big waste. Telling him to advance, maybe not though. Yeah, I should go to more Jade Helix and get more shenanigans items from there. I'm sure there's even more ridiculous shit in there. Italian Trigger, and do we have room for the Brigantine? Is the question. One second, my phone just pinged for something. Okay. Just want to check something. Something's a bit delayed. You have to grab one. Grab both Brigandines. Doesn't matter if the King Jammer gets slowed down a little bit because these ships are nowhere near as fast as our fleet normally is. Normally is? There we go. Oh, damn. That wasn't what I expected. I got a new ship and everything, and then it just kind of didn't work out. Damn. $1,800. Alright. New Vesper, you want some pearls? Yeah, that's a really shoddy payout, but whatever. How do I want to get my money? Hand is... Oh, wait, I can tell who the JC battle fleets are. The elite battle fleets. Because the difference between, like, the guys and... So, Hand is an elite. I can tell. That's our boy. I can't see it, but I know who... That's, like, the guy that's in the... So he's an elite as well. Araga lead is probably a merchant fleet. What do our elite fleets look like? Searshals. Not Jin. Jin's swearing Steel. Steel is not nearly good enough. Axe Angdrid, maybe? Lee Brisby. Is there only ever one lead fleet out at a time? We go attack the Hand. And steal some Dragician ships. If no armor merchant. Yeah. Call Marcos. I'm just not sure what armor Searchal Elite Fleets wear, because Jace is easy. Jace wears black armor because they are all wearing spark armor. Every single one of them is wearing spark armor. When it comes to, like, the Runewold guy, Eomar Varley, he's a dojo guy and he's got a fucking legendary weapon on his back. Very easy for him. He wears Mithril? But I don't know what the Searchal Elite Fleet pilots are as. Yeah, where'd Hand go? Hand? Of course, well, he's a Gallius. He's gonna fly across the field. Finbar Jack commands Jason Merchant Fleet. I might go like hard and probably red. Let's go hard and just like attack anything that has any value. We're gonna board these ships because we want their trade goods. We don't want to sink them and lose them. You're off our new boats. You don't even want the boats, we just want the trade goods. That sweet sneak attack going. Look at the frail. Open that up, second hit up to being at 39. Sorry guys, we're here for your trade goods. Your ships, they're not important. You can have them once we leave. Bar Jack. Or merchants. It's 3 tiles away that he gets to just say, no, you don't get a turn. That's truly disgusting. What do I want to see here? Okay, no, that does work. Wait, it should. This is sometimes I think it prioritizes side angle or down angle at certain angles, because like it could either or, but it prioritizes one or the other. Jeez, isn't it? The carrot's worth a pretty penny. Well, not that much of one, really. Wait a minute, you didn't have grub husk before. Oh, whatever, I'll take it. You can keep, like, a day's worth of food for your crew. Hyde is another merchant fleet. We don't have the space for their stuff, though. Let's go attack Hand. The Hand of Jace himself. One Galleus, 3 Corvairs, and a Brigantine. Perish. You just said, it says your name and tells you to perish. They have an Anise. Or I should say they had an Anise. Maybe. Maybe they still have one. There we go. Rax is done. Almost kill Murray with that attack. As will power up more if you can't, though. If it's something that gets to it, Guido has a Master Stroke for us, but it's probably not going to get to that. How dare you interrupt Bear's spellcasting? For this, you shall be stunned. Well, I mean, he loses his turn, but this guy finishes him anyway. Wing Cutter is a little bit damaged. He's gotta just go here. Min Fist. They're not big enough that I need to worry about them, like, taking out a ship yet. Just straight up hides adjacent allies. Each rank increases the area of effect. That's crazy. Does skill with life magic. Doesn't hide for a full turn, but it's still pretty nice. Midnight Masquerade's probably still better. Ooh, just saved his friend, Bear. Those little micro stuns do a lot of work in preventing Bear from doing what Bear wants to do. But never again. Blind itchy poison. Oh, where that guy goes. Oh, Jesus, that... Oh. Hit him so hard he went invisible for 17 seconds. What? Weapon throw. Well, he's not getting that back. That's for sure. That guy lost his weapon privileges. Whew. That's getting spicy for me now. Give warmth to Narangu. The support dudes managed to actually do a takedown. Imminent activation. Sure, while this area will be activated. Move 3. You can do this. Yeah. Ooh. King Dragons ate that one pretty hard. It's okay. King Jenkins will be fine. He will return. Avengers Doomsday. You missed. That's against the rules. There we go. They're down to 1 at least. Which should significantly hurt their damage output. Here comes Mina to punch that one to death. Or I guess Home can do some shooting. That works too. Nunkum. Jace did not like that. See which of these ships we can end up taking. Collecting at that amount of crew is fine. Windcutter at that amount of crew is fine. Alright, we're good. We got our hands on 3 new shock parts. One of them because the guy just threw it on the deck of his ship. And 2 of them from just rewards. Jace is not quite happy. Yeah, we'll see if I stick to this method of getting money next time, because I need to go get some food, so that's going to be it for me for today. Thanks for watching and hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day when you're out, whichever to see you.